but the vinyl came out amazing. Don't you guys just love when your wrap peels? Well, me neither. And I'm going to show you guys how to actually seal this properly so that way it doesn't lift back up. So I have something to show you guys. Now, I was debating on putting this out for a long time. I came out with this video, which was basically about my vinyl install wrap. Now, I had used this stuff in the past, and I mean, like, it worked, so... So I don't know if you can tell, but from afar that looks pretty good, right? Wrong. So I'm not gonna lie, upon making the video where I actually installed this, I figured out right away that this was actually bad. It was, I believe, 2 days after I installed it, and I did it once, and it turned out perfect. All my lines were perfect, and it looked amazing. Unfortunately, what happened was that, as you can see right back here, the vinyl began to peel up. So I say to myself, I'm like, all right, okay, we can fix that. And so what we did was we went to Home Depot. We picked up 3M Super 77. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I saying that this is 3M's fault, but I will tell you it did not go to plan. The problem that I had with the Super 77 was that when I had to apply it, it actually is a spray can. So I applied it right on the backside here. And then what I did was I basically pushed it down and I held it for a bit. And it did okay for a second, and then it would release. Now, I did let it actually like tacky up, and you know, but I ended up trying to add more, which then in turn, it did work. It was holding them fairly well. I was kind of having to mess around with it still, but it made like a gigantic mess, like just everywhere. It was just like tacky glue all the way down. So what I did was I came over this way and I grabbed not only some brake clean, but also some label and sticker remover. So what ends up happening is I take a little bit of that stuff and I start kind of rubbing it down to kind of get off the excess glue that I want to get rid of, right? And as I do that, the wrap actually starts to give out. Like, it literally turns to a very thin plastic, almost like a shopping bag, and my finger goes right basically through it and stretches the carbon wrap and makes it completely useless. Total garbage. So what you guys didn't see was after I finished wrapping it, I was happy with it. I went to go and fix it to make another video where I showed you guys how to fix this. And then during that video, I ended up tearing this off and putting on new stuff and then pulling the strings through just like I did in the last video. And then I ended up tearing that off because there was little kind of creases and damages through the wrap. And then I put on another one and then tore the strings and then realized it was garbage halfway through. So I tore those off and I restarted over and over and over again. I had 50 feet of this exact wrap and I ran out. And I was being extremely conservative with how much I was using. So needless to say, I was pretty pissed. I finally, on my very last try, found a piece that looked okay, although there was a little bit of kind of leftover kind of markings. But I said, this is the best I've gotten all night, and I'm running out of wraps, so I'm going to have to go with it. Now, I made sure when I applied this that there was absolutely no air underneath at all. But you can see that there is a lot of air now. Like, the adhesive maybe just wasn't heated up enough, but I don't see why even in the middle, you know, for no reason it's actually uplifting. I'm sure if that's happening to you, you can probably fix it with a heat gun and just kind of stretching it maybe a little bit and just like trying to reapply it with warm adhesive. But at this point, I'm not really interested in trying to fix this wrap. Instead, I think I'm going to completely redo it. I think I'm going to leave this for now, just because I really like the spacing and the way that this is laid out. I literally want to mirror this, but with better wrap and a heat gun. I'm not going to do this again until I have a heat gun. I'm okay with holding off so that way I can afford to get the nice wrap and I can wait for it to get shipped in, and I'll hold off. So yeah, using this little miracle product kind of turned into a nightmare a little bit. If I've repaired this yet, then I will add a video link right up top here and probably in the description down below so you guys can check it out to see how that goes. Hopefully it goes better. I'm keeping this extremely real, even though I didn't really want to post this because this makes me look really unknowledgeable and really like bad at working on cars. So obviously growing an automotive channel, you don't want to do that, but like I said, like who knew? And so I'm passing my knowledge on to you guys so you guys don't have to go through what I went with. I have so much planned for this channel that I'm going to be posting and uploading, and I'm really trying to stay committed to uploading at least once a week. So if you guys are interested in seeing this truck get worked on, that wrap job fixed up, that bike, or anything else really that I have to offer, I'd appreciate it if you guys would consider subscribing and maybe seeing where the channel goes. That's it. I'm done my pitch. So hopefully we get this figured out semi soon, so that way I can stop staring at this. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out. My future needed clarity.